Just when you thought that the news was over from CinemaCon, oh no, we still got some more coming your way, especially about Halloween Ends, Nope, and M3GAN. Oh my god, like three of the biggest movies that I'm super excited for. We have news for today, all in this one video. Let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Amen.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, Pennywise the ends you now.
We're gonna get you.
Oh, no, not the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we have updates on Jordan Peele's Nope, Halloween Ends, and the new movie from Blumhouse, M3GAN. So, wow, we're gonna get into all this. Really big updates today from CinemaCon. Before I do that though, I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe if you're new here. So getting into this, starting off with Jordan Peele's Nope. During the Universal panel at CinemaCon yesterday, Jordan Peele came out, kind of presented, talking about his new film that is very mysterious. Not a whole lot is confirmed about the film. I mean, I would say that, yeah, it's probably going to be about aliens. We see multiple UFOs in that latest trailer, but I guess during the panel at CinemaCon yesterday, he jokingly was like, yeah, we're not going to show any footage. But then they showed some footage. Bam! Showed some new footage from it, and apparently the rumor has it of what the footage was, what was going around, what was circulating, and the talks after it was shown is that it kind of confirms that there's going to be extraterrestrials in this new film. Now that's just a rumor. He specifically said for people to not go out there and share the information of what was shown in that trailer because it's not going to be shown for several weeks to the general public. All that we really know, which is kind of just a rumor, is that whatever it was kind of confirms that it's going to be extraterrestrials. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just been the talk around town. That's just been the talk around town, is that it could possibly confirm that there's going to be aliens in this movie. I feel like that's not really a big spoiler though. We kind of already knew it was going to be about aliens. The thing that's much more suspicious to me about the new film is, what is their MO? Why are they terrorizing this small group of like ranchers and horse trainers? Like what is going on there? Why are the aliens doing this specifically to this like small little community of people here? That's the mystery to me. I want to know what they're doing, why they're like terrorizing these people, what is going on there. That to me is the more mystery element to it, more than anything, opposed to like the entire concept as a whole. I think we pretty much know it's going to be about aliens in some capacity, but why? The why is what we don't know. Why are they there? Why are they terrorizing these people? So that to me is what I don't want revealed until I actually watch the movie, and none of these rumors have given any of that. It's all still like theory and just speculation at this point. Moving on to our next story though, talking about M3GAN, which Blumhouse kind of had their own little section of the panel, which is pretty much what the rest of this video is kind of talking about, with their new movie M3GAN that comes out next January. Some footage was shown during their panel at CinemaCon, and I just have the craziest reactions to read to you. Jermaine Lussier, I like that. That's a nice last name. He says, M3GAN looks like Child's Play meets AI with a young girl as the doll/robot. What more do you need to know than that? It looks hilarious and terrifying. He goes on to say, she runs on all fours like a demon in a Grudge movie, which, holy crap, sounds amazing. But there is a dark side to all of this. What I love about the original Child's Play is that they use a practical doll the entire time, and my god is it scary in that original film. As the sequels progress, it obviously gets a little sillier, but it still has that like creepy aspect to it. There's just something uncanny about a doll running around talking, saying horrible things, and killing people. There's just something inherently scary about it. Now, in this movie, which I fear it's going to be very similar to the Child's Play remake from 2019, they're going to rely heavily on CGI. How else do you have a doll walking on all fours like she's like the girl from The Grudge, the girl from The Exorcist? How else do you do that unless it's CGI? I think this movie's going to heavily rely on CGI, and my god, if it looks as bad as the Child's Play remake from 2019, it's gonna be a no for me, fam. I don't know, I can't get into the whole CGI killer doll movie. I think it's much more scarier when you actually put the work in for the practical effects, something I'd like to praise about the new Child's Play TV show that I think they did a wonderful job on. I'm pretty sure they use only like a tiny bit of digital effect in that show, but it was mostly practical, and wow, does it look good. Like, you can still do that. Blumhouse has the money to do that too, and if this is the case, I just feel like it's going to come off as silly rather than scary, where this could be something that could be terrifying, something that really just scares the fuck out of like children. But it is kind of hard for me to crap on a film where we have a doll walking on all fours on her back and just like screaming and killing people. Like, it sounds pretty scary, but if it comes off as like, for example, like It from 2017, love that film, but why do they rely on CGI for like a person who's already in costume and makeup? I don't know. Like, all the scenes with the CGI, if you just take that out, I think that 2017 It movie is nearly flawless. But then you have these, like, horrible looking CGI sequences that just look like crap. Like, it doesn't look good. I don't know. It just doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look real. It totally takes me out of it and kind of ruins the illusion. I hope that's not the case for this new movie coming out next January. I'm very excited for it nonetheless. I still have high hopes, but I'm just expressing some concern about it. Moving into probably the biggest story of this entire video, though, is talking about Halloween Ends. We got some really exciting news. Now, the Halloween fandom has been split on if they were going to show some kind of footage, some kind of teaser at CinemaCon. Some people were saying no, some people were saying yeah. I was like, they probably will. They'll probably show something. We probably won't get anything to the general public until this summer. But oh boy, did they show something. Heck yeah. So before this little teaser trailer was even shown at CinemaCon, Jamie Lee Curtis comes on stage, which was kind of a surprise to people. It was awesome that she was there. And she comes up and says, "This movie's gonna fuck you up." Damn. Okay, JLC. Now, I will say Jamie Lee Curtis is known for overhyping a lot of her movies, and I'm pretty sure she said something along the same lines of this regarding the films of Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. But does that make me any less excited for this film? Heck nah. I'm still very excited for it, and honestly, I'm way more pumped about it just because of all this, like, crap we got about it. Comicbook.com, though, did detail what was going on in this little teaser trailer, saying that it starts off saying it was 44 years ago the face of fear was born. Then there's some classic footage from the original John Carpenter's Halloween. A murder montage shows the victims of Michael Myers on Halloween night 1978 and in 2018, but then it goes to this little part where it's like, every scream, every scare, every slash has led to this. And then there's some new footage where it cuts to Laurie. She's breathing heavily and she's hiding in a dark closet. It reminds me of kind of like that scene in the original 1978 film where she's hiding from Michael. Now we have Michael Myers stalking through a kitchen, and he has a knife, of course. What else would he have? Like a balloon animal? I don't think so. Laurie lunges at Michael and slashes at him. It's a brutal fight. Michael grabs Laurie's hair, slams her face first into a glass cabinet. Laurie grips her knife and stabs it right into Michael's hand. And then apparently after all of this, she's kind of looming over Michael with a big butcher knife, like going and wanting to kill the guy. Now, okay, that's a lot to take in, first of all. gotta take a deep breath after that. I feel like my heart's gonna explode just going like this. Whoa, that's so exciting. Now, this leads to a lot of speculation because we've been talking a lot about on this channel how I think that all the people in this new movie, like for example, Hawkins, Lindsay Wallace, Allison, they're all going to come together with Laurie to take down Michael in the end. But if this is the third act, if it's just Laurie fighting Michael in a very brutal and vicious way, makes me question if those other characters I just mentioned don't exactly make it through this next movie, which would be shocking, I think. Honestly, that would be something quite out there if we didn't have any of these characters survive to the end and it's just Laurie Strode going after Michael Myers again. I will admit, if that's the case, if that's what happens in this next film, gonna be shocking and gonna be horrifying if they write it the right way. Listen, I've been talking about on this page how there's no way this ending is going to be butterflies and rainbows, Laurie and Allison stroll off and skip into the sunset. That's not gonna happen. This is going to be bittersweet at best for our characters. We're gonna lose some more people in this next film. Like, we're gonna introduce some new characters as well that are basically going to be lambs to the slaughter, but we're also going to lose some of these characters that we've had throughout the past 3 films now. So I'm really starting to entertain this possibility that, like, Allison could die, Hawkins could be dead at this point, as well as Lindsay Wallace. How horrifying would that be? I mean, listen, we've seen a few horror movies where it was down to one person for an extended amount of time in a horror film, and it's pretty damn scary. It can be done well. Maybe the best example is The Evil Dead. We lose 4 members of the 5-member cast within, like, what, the first hour of that movie, and then it's just Ash for the entire, like, end of the second act and beginning of, like, the entire third act. It's just him, pretty much, fighting the rest of the Deadites. And there's something really scary about that isolation, being alone in this horrifying situation, nobody to be with, to fight off the Deadites. Like, it's probably it's still scary to fight off Deadites with your buddies, but if you're alone doing it, that's even scarier. So I could see that being the case here in Halloween Ends. Laurie Strode in the third act by herself. She's lost literally everybody, all of her friends, all of her family. It's just her versus Michael now. That could be something really scary and terrifying. If that's the case here, man, that would be insane, like totally batshit crazy. But I wouldn't put it past these new people. It could be something that's done really well and ends the timeline in a way that's, once again, very bittersweet. Even if Laurie kills Michael at the ending, It's not a good ending. Like, it's not a good ending. It's bittersweet at best. I could see the ending of, like, her killing Michael Myers. The sun is coming up and she just wails. Just, oh, you know, just like one of those. Maybe not as goofy as what I just did, but something along those lines. Just cut to the title, end to end. Halloween ends. Ban it. Just that. And that, boom, it's ending. Like, goosebumps. I mean, I have goosebumps just thinking about how horrifying that would be. Now, what do you guys think about any of these new stories from CinemaCon? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this new video talking about Jordan Peele's Nope, talking about M3GAN from Blumhouse, and also talking about Halloween Ends. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content and more updates on your favorite upcoming horror movies. If you want to support this channel even further, you can support me either on Patreon or my channel members. Just hit that little join button and decide what tier you want to go to, if it's Ghostface, Jason, or Freddy. So thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.